Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your January 2026 Cosmic Color reading. And I am here to share something profound about this month. This month is the energy of red orange. So again, we started, if you haven't read or watched my reading for 2026, I would ask you to pause this video, go and watch this and then come back here to this January 2026 because this is really like a compound month, and it's in relation to the energy of 2026, which is red. So you must understand the power of the energy of 2026 and how this is going to interplay into every month coming up. And specifically this month, the fact that we're starting off again with a double number that and then moving into the singular number like 2026 is about. So when you add up January, which is the first month, and 2026, you come to the number 11. And 11 is a portal number. It's really, really powerful because it's energetically number 11. It is, you've got two pillars. It's like a master number. It is liberation of the soul. And so when you understand the power of what you have, then you can actually do better and be more conscious in harnessing the energy for your benefit and the good of all concerned. So, as a result of this 11, which is when you add it up, it comes down to 2, you're going to experience the, the 11 and the 2 energy together. So, this is the month for being stabilized into the energy, into the frequency, into the vision, into the desires, into the lifestyle, into what you really, really want. And why do you really, really want this? Excuse me, I can really feel it in my throat. Because it's a recalibration point, right? It's putting the stake in the ground. And so it's actually not about manifesting more, it's about manifesting truer. I'm going to say that again. It's not about manifesting more. It's actually not even about being more, having more. It's about really manifesting truer. It's about being your true soul self. And so for January 2026, it is asking, can you hold your light without overriding the fact that you are human? So, what does that mean? It means that in order for you to really be, do, and have whatever it is, you must embody and stabilize into that frequency of you. So, your body, which is the vessel of your soul, which holds the frequency for you to then attract and manifest and magnetize that which is a vibrational match to the frequency of you. So you can't skip this bit, okay? You must anchor into the truth of who you are, the relationship with yourself, with your body, with the divine, and with the daily choices that you are making to thrive. So it's really about allowing, okay, the soul teaching of this month is opening up to this channel of communication, to the various channels of abundance that are available for you, to the many ways that you can fulfill your divine destiny to thrive. Because January 2026 is not here to push you forward, right? It's here to bring you back into your center, into your body, so that the next cycle can be lived, not imagined. Because we all have dreams, but there's no point in having dreams if we're not living them. And January 2026 with the red orange is saying, hold your center. Strengthen your emotional body as well. Because your emotional body will determine what you allow in and what you allow out. So it's staying strong and holding your heart, and be like the tree, rooted and flexible so that you can withstand whatever weathers come in. So how are you holding yourself in your body? In fact, how does your body feel? What is your mindset? There's more where that came from. Is that your mindset? Or is it, I can't? The key mindset to go into 2026 with, and January is here for you, is I can, I am, I will. And it's also about really improving your relationship with spirit, with the divine, with the energetic frequency of who you are. So this month, it will not tolerate you saying one thing and doing another. It's actually about returning to basics, simplicity, lightness, joy, fulfillment. And it's not about the external. It's not about overcomplicating things. It's like if you were open to everything and attached to nothing, what would that look like? Because with the red orange, this is the womb space. And it's more about the unbecoming instead of the becoming. Unbecoming, where survival instinct and the slavery program is playing out. Because it's time now for that to dissolve. Listen to me when I observe your body and your energy as you hear that. Where the survival instinct and the slavery program dissolve. And the soul is restored to what's natural. Divine flow, divine connection, alignment to universal law, prosperity. This is what's real. But we have been told otherwise. So this hybrid hue between that red and orange energy that's coming together as one is going to bring with it a recalibration process that can bring in a bit of tension or friction. That discomfort that we experience where what once was no longer is. It makes the human uncomfortable. But what the red orange is here, the warmth, the vitality of this beautiful red orange energy is saying, hold on to what your heart knows. Follow your passion. Follow what you love. Feel in to what that would feel like. Orange is the feeling, it's the emotions. Feel in. Don't look outside for other people's opinions or confirmations. Don't let even outside influences and doubts cancel your divine order. Cancel your dreams. Doubts cancel all dreams. Cancel, clear, delete, destroy all of them. and hold space for you. Hold space for the vision of your heart's desires so it can emerge. In fact, actually, if I was to give a word for this month, it's about emergence, right? It's you are emerging in to a most beautiful, brighter, vibrant way of being, way of experiencing. So you've absolutely nothing to fear. That space between the energy that makes this frequency of red orange is very, very powerful. And there is a little bit of an interplay of forces happening: passion and transformation, desire and enlightenment. So when you know that, vitality and vitality. So it's like, oh, what feels volatile? What feels vital? Vibrancy. Because the thing here is that what is happening is that in between, like the balance, in fact, the balance of, because if you think about one and one makes two, it's bringing things into harmony and into balance. The balance between the action and reflection, between consuming and creating. And this month is about spiritual growth because orange, the orange aspect, is associated with spiritual connection. This is why we see monks who wear orange. It's a very, very powerful color. And what you're doing is you're bringing the positive aspects of the passion, the red, the grounding, the stability into together, into unity. So the combo of red is that the red is here to stabilize, the orange is here to restore the flow. So what needs to be restored in your life, in your business, in your relationships, in your money? So there's going to be a dance between the contraction and the expansion. And this is good because as we move higher into the higher realms of living, of consciousness, if that is what you want, you are going to meet the edges that you're going to have to move through. And those edges come in the form of relationships, money, growth, new adventures. Maybe even doing things that you said you would never do because maybe deep down you were too afraid or you didn't feel you were worthy enough. Really expand this month. Every new level has a new devil, okay? Honor these cycles of contraction and expansion because they are going to take you to places of greater love and blissfulness. So if you have that guarantee to go, it's like giving birth to a baby. There are moments when you're through that contraction and that movement. Or when I was doing hypnobirthing, we didn't call it contraction, actually. We called it waves. But what keeps you going is you're getting closer and closer to holding that baby in your arms. And what you're doing is you are holding yourself. You're rebirthing the soul of who you are, which is prosperous and vibrant and limitless. And love. So it's really normalizing being in that state of being, blissfulness, divine connection, abundance, and letting go of any aspect of resistance that could be getting in the way, letting go of the control. And coming from that place of, there's more where that came from, there's more where that came from. Wouldn't it be nice? And so this is why this month, what will really help you to really avail and embody and own what is yours by divine right. Because if you don't claim this, it becomes unclaimed. You're not taking away from anybody, because every single person on this planet has their divine right to thrive, but they must choose it. And we can't do that on the behalf of everybody. We can only do that for ourselves. So what I would recommend is that you quieten the mind. Count your blessings. Spend time in silence. Remember, the music is created through the space between the notes. So, because this energy of red-orange is created between the combination of the red and orange energy, it would be really beneficial to sit in silence and really listen to yourself. Listen to the divine guidance. Because here's the thing, the world, the divine, is always speaking to us, offering us clues, cues, guidance. But do we really listen? Do we really see these messages that are beneath the surface? They can only be accessed through presence. Orange is the color of release. So, in this silent space, in the space that you actually give to the relationship of yourself and the divine, you can actually release any remaining energies, hurts, habits, behaviors, stories that no longer align to the version of you that wants to be thriving in 2026 and beyond. Because what we're doing this year is building foundations for the next 9-year cycle. So it's not about doing all the things, because that actually can be a distraction. It's about really choosing 1, 2, 3 max and letting the rest go. So this is what is going to make the difference. And also being mindful about what's not being said. When I have calls with my clients, I am observing more about what's not being said than what's being said, because it's in what's not being said is where the magic lies. And this is why I get such profound shifts in one session with my clients, because I am observing and I am looking beyond what's being said. And I always find deep, deep, deep down into the core of the person what really wants to come through. Because opportunities this month will arrive through subtle cues, right? And they cannot be missed or overlooked if you are present, if you really are in your heart, and if you allow and give yourself the space to sit in silence, even if it's 5 minutes a day. So what are you going to do with this energy? How are you going to harness the beautiful hue that we have? That is the holding space for you and nobody else. This is about you. So let's take a breath in here now together. And on the out breath, just surrender. And feel a beautiful orange sun above your head, filling you with warmth, positivity, vitality, joy, confidence, and the gorgeous red sun at your feet, filling you with stability, courage, love, passion, enlightenment. And let these energies move up and down your body and meet in the heart. I'm getting success is mine by divine right. Everything is working out in divine and perfect order. I can, I am, I will. There's safety in the stability of the energy. Your energy, your frequency is creating your reality. You can know all the things, but it means nothing if you're not living by it. So take your energy out of the noise and bring it into you, into divine truth, into flow, magic, cycles. Now let this beautiful red-orange energy expand from your heart through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into your energy, into the room you're in, the home you're in, the street you're in, the country you're in. And what I'm getting here is you have not been lost. You have not lost anything because you have found yourself. How wonderful is that? Through the orange, red energy in this moment. Letting the energy inform your action, becoming more conscious. And it's like, I give this to me. Crossing your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. Wonderful. Thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you share this with anybody that you feel would benefit. And if you are ready for a soul session that is specifically designed for you, that is potent, that is really channeled to meet you where you're at, to understand the energetic navigation system that you hold within you, then I would be honored to work with you in 2026. This one session has changed the trajectory for any one of the people that have taken me up on this offer. It's been phenomenal. and you can check out any of the testimonials on my Instagram page, Marcia_O'Regan, and you will see what's possible when you give yourself the gift of the one session. Because then you literally, it's like you're getting in to the plane that has been designed for you for your unique destination, and everything then just falls into place because you're available for it. So I'll put the link in this video and you can check it out. And I'm sending you so much love, and I look forward to supporting you through these videos well into 2026. Take care. Bye.